here we are back to the Product Chronicles. This is season 2 of Product Chronicles, and it will be a bit different from season 1. In this season, I will not only read recent articles, but comment on top of recent articles that I wrote. And the first topic that I chose to talk about is the product owner misconceptions. I recently, by the end of 2024, I saw an article or a post from someone explaining the responsibilities of a product owner and the product manager within a product development team, and I found this quite weird because in my view, we don't need to have a product owner and a product manager. This is the same role, and I posted on LinkedIn showing an image where the product owner is part of the career ladder of a product manager. A career ladder of the product manager starts with the BA, the business analyst, and then moves to product owner, and then moves to product manager. And this generated huge amount of reaction, comments, and reposts, and then it hit me that this is a very important topic to discuss. So here's the reason of this series on the product owner misconceptions, and the idea here is to talk about these misconceptions. This first episode is focused on the first misconception, and let's talk a little bit about the product owner role. So originally it was considered as a critical role to maximize the product's value, and it was envisioned as a single empowered individual who bridges the gap between business and development teams. It was introduced formally in the early 2000s through the writings of Ken Schwaber and Jeff Sutherland, who were signatories of the Agile Manifesto, and later it was standardized in the Scrum Guide. The product owner's responsibilities center around managing the backlog, prioritizing work, and ensuring that the team delivers value to its stakeholders. However, as Agile has gained popularity across industries and teams have adopted Scrum in diverse ways, the term product owner has evolved, and not always in ways that align with its original intent. These misuses highlight how the term product owner may no longer serve as its intended purpose, and why moving away from its use could benefit broader product management practices. When the product owner role is reduced to administrative tasks or conflated with unrelated functions, it often leads to fragmented responsibilities, unclear ownership, and weakened team collaboration. This in turn hinders an organization's ability to deliver cohesive product vision and strategies aligned with the customer needs and drive meaningful business results. So this series of articles will talk about these misconceptions, actually 3 misconceptions of the use of the term product owner in this broader context of the product management practice. So the first misconception that I want to talk about is product owner just a step in the product management career ladder? And I need to put the blame on myself, because I'm the person that somewhat share this view. There is an image, and I will talk about the image. It has a BA with a circle, so BA is within a circle, and then there is an elliptical image with a PO containing the BA. So the BA would be a step into the PO career. And then there is another elliptical form with the PM involving the PO and the BA being the top of the career. So this image is somewhat known. And the BA would be responsible for specification of what needs to be done. The PO is responsible not only for the specification of what needs to be done, but also prioritization of what needs to be done first and later. And the product manager, besides specifying what needs to be done and prioritizing what's will be done first, it's also responsible to set the vision and the strategy of the product or the feature that the person takes care. So in order to explain how this misconception has evolved, I will share a bit of my experience with those terms. So back in the 2000s, mid 2000s, we implemented Agile at local web. And during that time, we learned about Scrum. We learned about the roles in the Scrum team: product owner, Scrum master, the devs, and we adopted the term product owner as this person connecting the product development team with the customer needs and the business results. And back then, we used the terms product owner and product manager interchangeably. It meant the same. Product owner and product manager meant the same for us. In 2016, I joined Conta Azul as its CPO. And when I joined, one of the first things that they told me during my onboarding process was that they had recently visited some tech companies in the Silicon Valley and realized that many had extincted the QA role. And they decided to do the same. They decided to extinct the QA role, and they gave the existing QAs the new role of business analysts or BAs, being responsible for specifying what each product team needed to do. So after discussing with the senior product managers in my team, we decided to build the career ladder that I just mentioned, explaining how the product management career worked at Conta Azul. So BA would be the first step. A person is responsible for specification. Then the product owner, responsible not only for specification but also prioritization. And then the product manager. So that's the career ladder that we created at Conta Azul. And after that, I joined Gympass in 2018, and I started to see a widespread usage of the term Associate Product Manager, or APM, as a common term for this more junior product management career step. This was created by Marissa Mayer at Google, and this was created in the mid-2000s as part of the program that she created to cultivate and train product people at Google. So a bit different from the BAPO roles, which often focus on specification and prioritization. The idea of the APM is to emphasize the end-to-end product management and understanding the product as a whole. You know, thinking about the strategic implications of decisions in the product. And it was a natural entry point for product management people. It was a natural entry point into the product management career ladder. And for this reason, I decided to stop using the BAPO in the product management career ladder and started to use the APM term instead. So APM as the first step in the product management career, and then the PM as the more advanced level of the product management career ladder. And then there is a senior PM and so on. And recently I saw some research, some surveys actually, that both Lenny and also Marcel, CEO and founder of PM3, a very well-known product management school here in Brazil. They made a survey with people that filled out a spreadsheet with the career ladder, the product management career ladder of their companies, and none of them uses either BA or PO as part of their career ladder. all of them either use directly the PM, is product manager level 1, level 2, level 3, or they use the APM as the entry point of the product management career ladder. So this is how it the majority of companies are working nowadays. And so this is it. This is our first misconception, thinking that the PO is a step of the career ladder, and it is not. It was actually, I made my mea culpa because it is not. I used this in the past during my days at Local Web and Conta Azul, but more recently both at Gympass and more recently at Lopez and the companies I consult with. I recommend having the career ladder, the entry level of the product management career ladder being the APM, the Associate Product Manager. And in the following episodes, I'm going to talk about the other two misconceptions. The misconception number 2 is, do product managers manage product owners? And the misconception number 3 is, do product owners focus on execution while product managers focus specifically on strategy? So stay tuned, and I see you in the next episode of Product Chronicles. Bye.